Hello everybody and welcome! We're playing Infinity today, but not just regular old Infinity. We're playing the new starter box, Sand Trap. It's got new models, it's got new terrain, it's got new rules and new scenarios. So let's dive right into it and see what it comes with.
We play and call it work.
In this box, you get new models for Pano and JSA. I'll be playing the Pano today with the Kestrel Colonial Force. And this here is a Griffin troop with a heavy machine gun and multi-spectral visor. He'll be my lieutenant today. This here is a Banshee equipped with a light shotgun and a lot of jumping nonsense. Parachutism, super jumping, big jumping, combat jumping, multi-spectral visors, level 1 on top of it. One Black Air model with multi-spectral visors at level 2, a multi-sniper rifle, and a bunch of skills to help him out. And this here's the Scarecrow. A lot of scare tactics here, hidden deployment, camouflage, surprise attack, all that kind of nonsense, and a shotgun on top of it. Well, a boarding shotgun specifically. And finally, for 150 points, we have 3 Fennec Fusiliers. Now, they all have combi rifles. 2 of them, with their weapons drawn, are going to be paramedics, and will have medikits available.
And here we have the Shinden Butai JSA Group 1. So I've got 3 Senku troops, one of which is a forward observer. They're just the basic line rank and file. Then we have a Raiden Senbutai with a missile launcher. Of course, with hidden deployment, gonna just pop out and do some real damage, hopefully as well. Then we have a Nokizaru unit, which is a hacker with a really cool visor, and a Jizamurai as well that has a cool bunch of fancy stuff. Last but not least, the Hatamoto Imperial Guard, who's my lieutenant. And he, of course, has his nano screen, which allows him to have cover even in the open, which is kind of cool.
Now, the mission today is out of the Sand Trap book. This is the first one for Operation Sand Trap. It's called Master Access. We have 5 key objectives here, and those are the buildings you see on the battlefield here highlighted. They are modules that we're trying to reconfigure access to them. Not go inside of them, but we're just trying to deny the enemy to have access to them. You are going to get 1 objective point for each reconfigured gate that you have. Once you reconfigure it, the enemy can take it away from you and back and forth throughout the course of the game. We just have to keep track of who controls which one. And then there is a neutral observer in the middle of the battlefield. That is the Yamabushi. 3 points to whoever controls him at the end of the game through standard ways, silhouette contact, no enemies nearby, all that stuff. You must have a quiet conversation. Now, we are playing at the 150 point level here, but these missions do scale all the way up to 300, 350, even less 400 points here. And of course, I should note only relevant specialist troops can reconfigure or attempt to reconfigure the gates. You must also be in silhouette contact to do so. And whoever has the most points after the 3 rounds will be the winner of the first scenario in the book, and there are several. We're gonna go ahead and do the willpower roll to see who gets to, deploy, initiative, all that nonsense. I need 12 for mine.
13 for
20.
mine. Oh,
we both got 20s.
That was not good.
Awesome. 8.
No!
Hey, me. I'll be the keeper of initiative. You can be the keeper of deployment.
So do you want me to go first or second?
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Well, I'll make you deploy first.
Fair.
And I'll make you deploy on that side.
Me over here. Well,
Yeah.
let's go ahead and do it. Well, deployment, pretty simple for my stuff here with Pano. I have my lieutenant with the heavy machine gun, his little jump pack back there. He's ready to just kind of scoot around if I need him to. I got my Scarecrow, starting in camouflage. Both my Fusiliers, all 3 of my Fusiliers there, and then our, what's that one called? Black Air, Black AIR. He's like a,
Get him.
you counter.
He's a sniper
He's
guy.
like a counter sniper kind of guy. Yeah.
Nice.
Neurocynetics, all that fun stuff there. And I do have my Banshee up in the sky, ready to descend upon the battlefield. And what do we got on the other side of the?
So I've got a Senku troop and a Senku troop, just kind of covering some angles of approach. I've got my Senku forward observer back here because I need them for the mission. So we'll see.
I get that.
We'll see what happens to that. I do my Raiden Senbutai in hidden deployment. It's the only hidden counter I have, so you know what it is. It's
Same.
not like, Then I've got my Nokizaru unit with forward deployment. Could go up to 12 inches up, which is really cool, so +8. I'm just putting them near the storage warehouse to try and configure that entry point.
That being, both Skari and myself only have 2. I have 2 paramedics, and
Correct.
you have a forward deploy guy
Correct.
and a
So I'm gonna try, we're gonna try and murder each other.
Yeah.
Then I do have my Jizamurai, which is back here. With stealth, I should be able to bounce from terrain to terrain without causing AROs, which would be really good. And then my Hatamoto with his nano screen. So he's gonna try and bully some folks with his Red Fury. And that is about it. But you did decide to go first.
And I will.
So yeah.
Definitely gonna throw out a bunch of orders. I think we're about the same amount. You have 7 models?
Yes.
Yeah, same. So I got 7 in Lieutenant, you got 7 in Lieutenant, and we are gonna start. We're gonna start with some basics. We are gonna order our paramedics here to get to this console and try and make some magic happen. That is going to trigger a shot from...
Yeah, a ballistic skill. I'm actually going to, on that move, I'm going to dodge actually with him.
All right, that works too.
Yeah, I'm going to dodge because I can see you running there. So you do your first move,
Yep.
then I declare my ARO, which will be dodge.
Boop.
And then
I'm
you
just
can
gonna move
declare
again.
your second
Yep.
ARO.
The second action, we're just going to move. That'll be right there. And then what's your dodge?
I owe you a dodge, which is the Senku has physical 10, so 10 or less.
No dodging
Fails
for
to
him.
dodge.
We're going to just go ahead and do, I think it's a short skill for reconfigure gate, but I'm not really going to do much else with him. I totally just cut myself up there. Our paramedic is going to use a second order just to configure this gate to get it out of the way with. So we have 1 gate in there. It's just automatic. There's no roll needed.
Oh, there's no roll.
No. It just has to be the relevant troop types have to do it.
Interesting.
Sorry, what am I talking about? It's a willpower check. I have no idea why I said it was a no roll required. Hey, that's a fail. We're going to do it again. We passed. There we go.
Nice.
Now, I should note that is going to take me a second, or technically a third, order token to do, because that's a short skill to reconfigure the gate, not a basic short skill. So you can't do 2 short skills in a row. You have to do a basic and a other short skill. But you can do 2 basics, like move, and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and mark that. That is for Pano.
That is.
I'm going to have the Black AIR activate as a regular order. We're just going to have him... I don't know. I suppose we're just going to posture up against that point there, and that's kind of it. We're just going to move and idle. 2 regular orders left. I think we're going to put them both on our paramedic here. We're just going to move them around the battlefield and get them up there. I'm going to use my lieutenant orders over here. I'm a lieutenant. I always like to review who it is right away.
Yep.
He does have jump, which is kind of cool. So he's just going to ignore this on his first move. And he is 6'2"-ish when he moves, so we're going to jump. We're just gonna move to about, oh, I should probably measure that. Yeah, just making sure. He's good to fly there with his first one, and then he'll move. He'll just go stand up beside this building here as I knock it around. He just wants to watch down this corridor here.
Yeah, I like it.
And I could bring in my Banshee, and I might as well. We have a giant exclusion zone on this battlefield. It's 8 inches away from the middle, which means you just kind of get like a slight forward deployment, so I can go like up to there instead of here. I am going to go... Oh, geez, I have to go behind this line, don't I? This fold.
Yep.
We're just going to go over here, I guess. There, that's where the Banshee goes.
Jumped in.
That's all I could do.
Time for the JSA to do their sneaky ninja stuff.
Not a whole lot of action on my turn, actually.
Well,
there was one dodge. That was it.
We're getting stuff done.
Yeah, we're getting stuff
done. So I think we're going to start very, very simply by making sure that I at least... so we're going to do a basic skill. So the first skill I'm going to do is I'm going to try and reconfigure this doorway.
Right.
So it is a willpower as well. So
14?
I don't think that is
14
going to
is
be...
pretty high.
I don't know. That's a 13 whip. The second skill will be a move. I'm just going to move on this side over here, like so.
Do you want to burn another order?
Yes.
I had to
do.
burn a few, I suppose.
I'm going to have to. Going to try and burn another one. Does he reconfigure?
19. Oh my gosh.
That's, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to...
2 is enough.
Just 2 is enough. I need to use him for other stuff.
All right, so he's going to activate again.
Yeah. He's going to move.
Second action is to move out in the open. No triggering reactions, not close enough to anything.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and use a third order on the unit, and I'm going to do a stealth move. So it's a full order move, which...
and it can't trigger any,
doesn't trigger any AROs if I end out of line of sight. So I just want to see... I don't think I can over there. So I'm just going to do a move here, like so. And it's even though it's really, really close, it doesn't... even though it's within your zone of control, it doesn't trigger AROs from zone of control.
That's the fancy stealth stuff.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stay outside the ARO though, like that, just to prevent you from shooting me. I don't need to do cautious movement, so I'm gonna do a move. And then I'm going to do a second move. I don't think you can see me from there.
No, you're good. That thing covers you completely.
Gonna just, it's hard.
Yeah, the sword.
Gonna activate my lieutenant. My lieutenant is going to move, has a first move of 6, which is kind of cool.
This is what my jump guy has.
Yeah, he's just gonna move up to this location here, like so. Like this. And actually, we'll put him back. I'm gonna move again. I'm gonna move something like this.
Second move order there. He's got the nano screen, so he kind of always has cover.
Yeah, I'm also going to spend an entire order to set up suppressive fire.
Ooh, very nice.
So he's gonna, anything that comes into the line of fire is gonna get
the red fury?
bursted with red fury.
No, we don't
which
like
I
that.
think should be really, really fun. So this trooper's gonna move and move. I'm just gonna get him into cover and just kind of cover that line of fire there.
I got no ARs for that. We can't see that spot.
Then I'm gonna move my paramedic. He's just gonna move and just kind of get into position to try and
Is this the last one of the last orders?
I have one more order.
We're gonna
and
try
I'm
to
going
hold that guy back there.
I'm going to hold this guy. Either that, or I'm actually going to move my rocket launcher.
I completely forgot to move my
move
sneaky
him.
person.
Move him and him this way. We're just gonna keep him nice and hidden, ready to swing around the side and start blowing some stuff up. And that's my first turn.
That's round 1 done, actually.
Round 1 done.
Very
That's it.
sneaky nonsense. Not a whole lot of action so far.
Ninja
stuff, right?
ninjas.
Well, round 2 then. We're gonna have to reposition our black AIR over this way. Just so I should have realized that the door is facing this way, and I want to be able to protect that with my. He's not gonna do anything over here. We're gonna go the full movement. I think we're just gonna go to right here with our double move. That way you can kind of watch down this lane, and you can see the door. We're gonna use our second order on our scarecrow. We're gonna move in our sneaky, stealthy nature. Direct straight line forward. Nothing too technical. Let's have this Fusilier activate. I would like just to also have someone else watch this lane here.
Face off. We're gonna have a face off.
We're gonna do a face off here. So as I move here, as I move into his line of sight, he is gonna ARO to shoot me. I am gonna shoot him right back. You have cover. I don't, as I am trying to move to cover here. So
Okay.
I miss.
I need an 8.
Nope,
I miss
we
as
just
well.
both miss each other.
Bow, 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 bow.
That's my final position. I'm gonna go right back to my scarecrow for my 4th order. I've already decided what I'm gonna do. We're gonna move. We're gonna move again. We're gonna go up and around this way. Move there, and then my second move, we're gonna try to reveal this scarecrow with that regular dude back there.
Yep.
We're gonna be hugging cover all the way through, so.
So my Senku troop is -9 to his whip, so he'd need a 3 or less
Okay.
to
well,
try and see this super ninja.
It's free. That's a 17.
Doesn't happen.
No suspicions at all. It's gonna be a little boring with my lieutenant order for this one. I'm also going to a suppressive order, a suppressive fire order.
Nice.
Just to watch that court, watch this lane for any relevant movement. I apologize. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use a regular. I guess I'll use my lieutenant order to move here.
Yep.
And I don't really see anything. I'm gonna idle. My second, you're gonna fire at me, and my second one's gonna be dodge. But I'll be just on the cover all the way through there. And it's like I can't actually see him from where I end up. It's where I poke out around the corner. Here's where he sees me, and ending up there. Looking for 10s here because of cover, and you are suppressive, so 3 shots.
I owe you 1 more.
Oh,
so
one more.
4
Yeah, we
in
have the
total.
3
So
days.
13s. Ooh, that is
10s. You want 10s?
10s.
You got 1 hit.
One hit so far.
And the 4th shot,
and
2
hits.
hits.
So far.
Here's my dodge, which I critical pass if that matters.
Ooh, that does matter. This is 2.
Yeah, because he's got a physical 12. So
Nice.
And then I will. So that was him move
You
dodge.
could move 2 inches if you wanted to.
I like that spot. That's where I kind of wanted to end up. I'll use a regular order to put him on a suppressive fire from where he is. You can see that door down this way. I don't mind it. I got 2 orders left. I'm looking at you, Banshee. Let's see what I can make what happen with you. Actually, the Banshee's quite good to keep back there to go for the Yamabushi at the end of the game because she can jump up there quite easily.
Nice.
So we'll probably just keep the Banshee back there and move around some other not super important for now pieces, which is mostly this paramedic kind of wants to be brave and come out here. Never mind, we're in an awkward spot. That suppressive fire red fury is kind of scary. What a passive game we got here. We're gonna move, I guess, just to here, not to be in line of sight of that guy, but just to have better sight to this door. And then we're going to idle. We're just gonna have the Banshee move as our last regular order. We are going to simply, I just want to get closer to the Yamabushi. So I think I'm going to just go to here.
I like it.
Yeah, we're just gonna chill right there.
Really sneaky.
Nice and safe.
Nice and sneaky.
Don't want to peek around that corner. Nothing. That's pretty much it for me because I'm not creative enough to come up with a situation where I feel confident enough being the aggressor.
I'm not sure what I want to do here, but it is now the JSA's turn number 2.
Very few shots fired this game.
Yeah, I know. It's just been like spread. Considering how small this table is
Yeah.
and how aggressive we've been in other games we've played.
Usually we're just like out in the open, just gunning at each other. But this one, I don't know.
This has been a really fun game. Okay,
a little different.
so I'm going to activate this trooper. He is going to declare a move first. So we are going to just move. Like here.
I will idle with that guy, I guess.
There's also an ARO you can
Ooh,
declare.
I'd love to do an AR over there.
Yes. And I will discover.
Try to discover
that one.
Well, I'm taking my shot at you here.
Yep.
Crack. Ooh, I gotta look at all the stats now. Oh, I have 0 armor on that guy.
And your possibility of survival? 7.
7.
So
Yeah.
7 or less.
They did change it to rolling less than
No,
now.
he's going to take a wound and go unconscious.
Ooh.
But I do get to
Do the discover.
do my discover. So my discover here,
roll low.
it is +3 now. Yes.
Oh,
I
with all
discover
the
you.
negatives and everything too. Very good. Oh no! That's a scarecrow. You're gonna activate your lieutenant
So
now.
first activation will be a move. Will be a shoot. So I will declare a shot at you now.
I will shoot you right back with my boarding shotgun.
Nice.
And
Using
then,
slug ammunition.
yeah, just like direct hit or
I love
hits.
it.
What's your second action?
My second action will be a move.
After everything is said and done, I need 7s to hit you because you always have cover and you have mimetism.
Yes. So I need 10s.
You need 10s.
10s to try and get you because I've got my X
Hit.
visor.
So
So that's 2 hits,
I need
and I get 1 more.
a 4th shot. That's
So
right.
2 hits.
I get I need 7s.
You did.
That's right,
So
because you're
nothing
covered.
there. So that's 2 hits.
Woo. I have 2 saves at 11 or less.
But you are not immune to shock, though.
I am
and
dead.
That is dead. Dead.
Nice combo, and then
Yeah,
you get to
that was
move
good.
afterwards.
And then I will move.
I'm gonna bomb right across there, but I will get an ARO with this guy.
Yeah.
I'll roll. See if I roll low, I'll care about it. That's a miss.
So first, my forwards observer is going to move, and then I will declare a
Reconfigure.
reconfigure.
Willpower roll.
Willpower
13
12.
or less.
No, no,
12?
12 or less.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious. 4th time's a charm, Luca.
Boom. 12 or less. 12 or less.
Yay!
There we go.
And then
That
I
is-
will idle.
Yeah, that's the JSA's hub now. So we're tied on hubs until until something there changes. Good job, little
Mage
observer.
Samurai is going to move, and he's going to move first, and he's going to go...
I don't believe anyone can really draw a bead to him until he gets a little bit closer to the middle here.
I'm going to go this way, but
Alright.
I believe he can.
1 ARO with this combi rifle. Watch
So I
this.
will... oh,
I miss.
okay, and then I will move again. So I don't know where I want to move. It's just so...
Gonna hang out
go there.
back there. You love that. You love that module. It's all yours.
oh my, Luca. Oh.
The lieutenant's coming out blasting.
He's going to blast him.
I am... Oof. Yeah, whatever. I'll shoot my gun.
I like it.
I miss.
Okay. Go, Red Fury.
Oh, hit. Forget, keep
one
forgetting
more.
scores. 3.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 hits. Dead. Don't even have to look at the stats. Second action was always going to be a move.
Yeah.
Boom.
He's going to just go like right here, like
Yeah.
this.
He's afraid of everything.
Okay, and then you're ready for this?
I am.
Okay, he's going to declare a move.
Just my lieutenant.
And
can
then
fire
I
it.
will declare a shot as my second.
Oh, you're shooting my
Yeah,
lieutenant.
let's go.
The problem is you got within my heavy machine gun bad range. I'm at -3.
Oh, I
at
guess
that
you
range.
can declare an ARO. Because...
No, my back's facing.
No,
away.
but I'm within your zone of control, so you could always like dodge out of it.
Oh, sure, I could
you wanted
dodge.
to.
Yeah, actually, I will declare. That's a good call. We'll declare a dodge with that guy. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll just do his dodge, get out of the way, because you're not shooting him anyways. Oh, we pass. I'm just going to dodge over there. And we shoot back and forth. Why don't you go ahead and shoot me? You start this off.
Yeah.
I do have the multi-spectral visors to ignore your mimetism, but I can't ignore your cover. You don't ignore my cover. But I'm also at super bad range here with my heavy machine gun. I'm at -3 at this range.
I've got Red Fury, which is at 0s.
All right, you go ahead and
So
just...
it's 10s.
You do yours first.
10s.
You
So
got
it's
a crit and a hit, and a 4th roll.
And nothing.
So a crit and a hit.
and a-
I need 8s.
How many shots do you get?
4 as well. So I got 1 hit, but I need a crit really.
Yeah.
No, just
No. So one and so you'll cancel. Oh, because I win both of them.
Yeah.
That's right. So you take 2.
I take. What kind of ammo do you have? Crits or nasty?
that's
the
right.
crit. I need 14s or less to pass these armor saves because I have
pretty
cover.
good.
And he's
And
got
you're immune
armor
to
4.
shock,
And
too.
he's immune to shock.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
So 1 damage.
That's awesome.
Let's have 2 vitality, which is just the new wound characteristic. I might have to do some willpower check here, which I believe technically that's a fail, but I don't believe it does anything because I can't get out of his line of sight because the Banshee's blocking it.
Yep.
And then I try and get to full or partial cover from all assailants, which I already have done, so we're good there.
I like it.
And we're sitting at 1 vitality. Note, this guy's also impetuous. This guy
because
had
he killed
frenzy.
stuff, so...
He killed something literally just now. He killed that scarecrow and gained impetuous for the next round.
Yes.
3rd round. That was exciting.
Yeah, I'm going to activate my hidden deployment marker, and he's going to go out like this. So he's going to activate himself.
He's been there the whole
He was there, though. First action, move.
Gotcha.
And then second action...
Was he going to go camo again?
deploy.
Oh, he's deploying something. I see.
Yep.
Well,
That's
that
it,
was
I'm
your
done.
last activation. That's it for round 2. Okay,
Yep.
we got some hits on me now. Not ideal. We're going to go to round 3 where that guy gets his impetuous token, and then we're going to go ahead and order this up. Use our lieutenant order on our lieutenant right away.
Right.
I'm going to declare an attack, a BS attack at your lieutenant.
I'm going to dodge.
And then my second action is going to be to move, I think. I still need the same roll. I need 7s. Hit, and then the 4th one is just 1 hit.
Okay.
On a 2, so it's not a very good hit.
Yeah. So a physical roll, and I think I fail.
15 feels like a fail.
Yeah.
Need a 10 or less.
10
here.
or less here.
Oh, you
Ooh,
pass. No
nice.
damage. No damage. No
he is
problem.
courageous, so he doesn't care about that.
Excellent. And then I'll move. We don't like the idea of you shooting us with a rocket launcher, so what do I want to do? Maybe I just stay there. Move even closer. Oh, I have my plan requires that guy not being there, and he's kind of hard to deal with. I'm going to shoot you again with my heavy machine gun, which I think is better than my 2-shot pistol at +3.
I will attempt to dodge again.
All right, my second one is going to be moved just in case I feel like it.
Yeah.
Here's my shots. I need 7s. Nothing. And I got a hit on a 6. Not
Do
bad.
I dodge? Yes,
Oh, nice.
successfully dodged.
What is your dodge, anyways?
It's like a 12.
12?
Or let me just check, actually.
Oh man, that's not ideal. Our second order. I'm going to move. I'm going to risk some of your AROs just to be able to trade blows with you better. That's going to take us over to here so I can trade blows better with your lieutenant, but I'm going to risk that guy's shot at me as I hit like around there in the open. Yeah. It's a 13 to hit me.
I'm actually going to use the blast template, though, to try and...
Sure, yeah,
That
fair.
means he would get... Oh, no, he wouldn't get an ARO against this, would he? Or can he?
He could be, if he's hit by it, he could dodge still. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to try and hit you with that. Need a 13 or less.
20!
Doesn't
Zips.
Oh.
And we're going to finish that move with our whoosh to over here. We're going to face this way. And then I'm going to order shots at you here. Hopefully I got out of 8. That's as far as I could go. So we are outside of 8, and you're definitely going to try another dodge.
Yep.
So I need 10s to hit you now because I don't suffer the -3.
Nice.
We have 2 hits. Thank you. And then the 4th shot. Oh, 3 hits.
Okay, do I dodge to just stop you from doing stuff? No.
Oh, 3 hits on you. Oh, these are deadly. I can't remember the...
That's 5.
It's 5.
6,
PS.
7s.
Yeah, so you...
On 7s.
Ooh.
There's 3 of them that went through.
Yes.
7s or lesses.
That is... He's probably
He's
dead.
very dead.
Well, he just got,
You got it.
torn to shreds by a heavy
Nuked.
machine gun. We are going to activate our Banshee. She has super jump, which means she can just use the jump skill as a short skill. Or simple short skill, I should say. We're gonna try and swarm the Yamabushi and ask him for his secrets. She's gonna use that to whoosh, fly right up there and get in silhouette contact. And kindly start whispering or listening to his whispers that he hasn't stopped uttering this entire game. I think this guy's dead in the water if he tries to go up and around and get the module. So what I'm gonna do is we are going to move our... Oh, you're gonna shoot me again with that rocket. We're going to use our 1 order to move our lieutenant there. I have 1 regular order left. He has jump, but not super jump. So he's just going to jump up there with his first 6-inch move. But that guy's going to shoot me as I do it, I suspect. Yep. So with his 6-inch move on the first move, on this last activation, he'll get up there to the Yamabushi, but we're going to eat a missile first.
13.
Oh, it's a critical.
Nice.
It's armor piercing, so I need 8s.
Yep.
How about just exploded, literally atomized in the air? Bam! Just wanted another model up there in case the Banshee didn't survive it. That's it, I'm done. That's all I've got. I got one module, and I do have a model in contact with the legendary Yamabushi. Unfortunately, the lieutenant for the JSA was killed by a heavy machine gun, so their orders are a little messed up here.
Yeah, so I'm going to declare a move here, but I can't get around with a 4. Like, there's just no way I can get into silhouette contact.
Oh, I see. Because like the 4 would get you to like right there.
Yeah. So in that case, I have to try and stop you from taking this, which means I have to move like this.
And then I'll shoot with her, I guess.
Yep, and I will shoot you back.
A light shotgun, so I'll fire the blast at you that automatically hit. I think I gotta look into that. The 12s to hit me.
Okay,
I'll resolve mine
with my submachine gun.
Hit. How about 3 hits? That's with cover and everything too.
Yep.
I need 12s with cover and all that. Oh my gosh, we're dead.
Okay, shock as well.
Oh, and I gotta. That's true. She dies on her 2 failed saves.
Nice.
And then I gotta resolve my shotgun against shit.
I like it.
I need a 15 to hit here. I'm actually gonna shoot the single shot. Oh, I missed actually.
Missed. Dead.
So she is just submachine gun down as she tries to focus on the Yamabushi. Nice. And honestly, that's kind of it, I think.
Is there only way? Is it not whoever can get closer to him?
You have to be in silhouette contact.
See, I was trying to move him up that has super climb.
Yeah.
So I could like climb up.
But the irregular order.
But the irregular orders from losing my lieutenant.
Yeah.
I should have kept him like alive one more turn.
That's why I tried to jump my lieutenant up there, so I at least had a second model yet.
So how do the points work right now? And yeah, I'm excited about it. Let's take a look at it.
So it's just 1 point for each gate you control. In this case, it's 1 each because you just had the hardest time getting that one.
I was like, this guy was just a little too far to move around and try and get that. But at least he submachine gunned your.
He did.
Your Banshee does.
He made it. The Yamabushis were 3.
You would have just like it was a win. So
yeah.
I kept it. It's a draw that feels like a win because I stopped you from winning.
I actually liked all the little exchanges there. That was quite good.
That was really fun.
The heavy machine gun guy moving out of into effective.
Trying to dodge out of the way and be like, no!
You got those 3 hits. Once I got rid of him, I was able to move around a lot more freely up here and then just jump up there.
I had my little explosive mine here, which was really fun. I just wanted you to move somebody onto that floor.
I was too afraid of I didn't know what that was.
That was
you had a rocket
mine.
launcher.
Yeah, shock mine.
Don't want to deal with none of that stuff. But that is one of, let me double check. 3
missions. Also, caveat: we might have used some of the N4 special.
We absolutely did.
If they changed. Actually, the main thing was the changes to armor saves, like saving rolls.
Yep.
Now everything is lower.
I assume it's the same math as it was previously. It's just rolling under, which I guess if I had to.
It's a streamlined mechanic, which is nice.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's like, whoa, why does this one have to roll over? The other ones have to roll under. When I said it earlier in the video, the rolling up and down is like, I think it's an old mechanic to combat like people complaining about die rolls. Because at least you have like, I roll too many ones. Well, ones are good for leadership, right? That was the thing back in the day. Yeah. That kind of stuff.
It was really fun. I enjoyed this. This was a nice little fast-paced, like even with the amount of terrain we had on the board, there was like a lot of little tactical like movement and stuff.
Well, I found myself just mostly reactively playing the whole, even though I was going first, I just felt like I'm gonna get into this position, watch here, get here, watch there, get here, watch there, I'm gonna wait for you to make a move. And then you made the move initially over here, which freed up your lieutenant to walk up and around, and then all the actions started popping off on like turn.
Well, that was actually really nice that he was able to spot you. Discovered you.
It was great.
And then it was like a nice little combo. Discovery, popped him, got my lieutenant up. Then was like a firefight in the middle of the street. Yeah. That was great.
It was like really quiet, popped off, everyone's dead.
Yeah,
essentially.
And then everything dies. What I should have done is, instead of dodging this way, I should have dodged backwards.
Oh, to like just
to try and keep him alive, so that if you wanted to move, you could have moved this way and then kept that range like close, but also meant that like if anything popped around this way, just to keep my lieutenant alive. But you live, you learn.
Yeah. I get that. It's hard to like. There's so much going on with the game. Speaking of that, I'm very excited for N5 to be released.
N5, baby.
The rules, because that way I can just like. We got into this game at the very tail end of N4, so like fully like embracing those rules, knowing that they're going to change a little bit for N5 is just going to be able to absorb N5 so much easier.
I am so excited. I really want to, once we get our hands on the rules, I want to dive into like fire teams and like all this other stuff that we haven't really used.
Yep.
And then really maybe get into like what should be secret information, what should be normal information, and then maybe kind of see how much that impacts.
Really try to fully embrace
Yeah,
that. Right?
Like it's nice to have a collaborative game where we kind of know what's going on, but it'd be really cool to use the sneaky camo tokens and have multiples and not knowing what they are, and it kind of add to the pizzazz.
Yep, I think playing N4 here gave us a good idea of what like the philosophy of the game is and what the designers are trying to convey with their rules, so that when N5 is released, the fundamentals of the game are the same. It's just how things resolve are slightly mechanically different, which is going to be a lot easier to absorb when that actually comes out.
I agree, Luca.
Yeah.
Other than that, this was really fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you are looking forward to more Infinity content here. Make sure you leave a comment down below, like the video, share it with your Infinity friends.
Absolutely.
And tell me why JSA is the best.
I actually, I'll be honest, I don't know where my heart is yet with Infinity models.
JSA and Nomads are like I love the Nomad aesthetically.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah,
but mechanically, the JSA is like my kind of sectoral. All ninjas.
If you are a common viewer of MiniWarGaming or Mountain Miniatures and you watch a lot of my content, let me know what you think I'd like, because I'm not that intimate with all the factions in Infinity yet, and I'm sure a lot of my viewers out there will know that, oh, Luca would love this. So leave a comment, let me know, and I'll look into it. And I'd love to just fully embrace whatever that might be, right?
Necrons?
Necron, durable, kind of thick. Like,
I wonder, it'd be really cool because there's so many sectorals and like so many different factions.
Yeah.
But then each faction is awesome, like immersive. Like we're starting to look into the lore and it's like, oh, cool.
There's a lot
and there's
going
like,
on.
What do these guys do? These guys are, inmates that get little it's fun.
I think I want to play an alien faction to say.
Aliens? I think there's the one alien faction, isn't it? The like clones like Joan of Arc and stuff.
Well, that one's kind of cool too. That's a cool concept.
Yeah,
Ancient
I think
heroes.
Like Achilles.
Oh,
you love Achilles.
Yeah, that's right. Josh was trying to sell me on the faction that plays like Achilles and Ajax and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
That one is kind of cool. Yeah, that's true.
There goes Achilles, son of
But I don't recall what it was called. But Josh knows. I'll go bug Josh. Happy Wargaming, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.